see what I'm doing. Go to YouTube. Hi y'all. Well, welcome everyone who's here. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to get everything set. And then I can also read everything. Alright. Turn this off so it doesn't have a double. There we go. Alright. Let's do this. Can't get the blue off, but hey, it's alright. I don't need the blue. All that matters is how I do this. Who knows? Maybe I might actually do this on my own skin one of these days. Since it is my design that I drew up, and it took no reference for it besides like the mask. Welcome. I'm just doing a Scream theme knife that I drew up my own self. So all I'm doing right now, I'm just doing the shading. I did the outline off screen a while back. Yesterday. Forgot what time I did it, but yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, is just getting her in. Welcome everyone. Hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. As you guys can see, I am doing a Scream theme. I might turn this so that you guys can see better. I do not know what you guys are on, if you're on computer, phone, but hopefully I can do that to make it a little bit better for y'all. Let me know in the chat if you want. Hopefully I can make it a little bit easier for y'all to see. Now, the blue stencil, I can't get it off. I have tried, even tried this. I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna slowly go over it and see what I can do. I mean, who knows? Maybe I might just do it on my own self. Might be better, but no. I was hoping to do it on good fake skin, and this one, I'm not saying it's good. It's not really the best fake skin, but not the worst either. So hopefully everyone is doing amazing though today. Thank you guys for showing up, whoever you guys are, and hopefully watching will inspire y'all. Got any questions? You guys can ask them. I have no problems answering to my own knowledge of what I have. I've been doing this roughly since 2016, on and off. I had a 6-month apprenticeship in 2016. Life got in the way, so I wasn't able to finish it, so it is what it is. But that's life. It's not always going to be easy. You just learn how to deal with it the best you can. And the noise behind me was just my heater going in because I'm in my basement right now. So hopefully that doesn't affect anyone. So if you guys want to ask questions, you can. I mean, I'm not really going to talk too much because just trying to focus, getting in the stuff in this, and hopefully you guys understand. Just trying to make it as nice as possible. Now we're getting tired of that. There we go. Now I can see at least the comments. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing at least. If at worst I can bring it down a little more so that you guys can see a little bit better. Turn this down. Let's see here. Just to make it a little easier for you guys. Hopefully that'll help a little. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Right now I'm just mapping in my areas where I want my darkest. Hopefully this is helping anyone who's watching. Like I said, you guys can write in the comments. Hopefully it's showing a little bit for y'all, a little bit better. Trying to do my best that I can. This is just on fake skin. This is an old fake skin that I've owned for quite a while. I do have real skin for the fake skin brand, which I actually like a lot better. I just figured I'd use it on this one because it's a bigger pad, but yeah, we'll see. Like I said, if anybody wants, you can ask questions and chat and everything else. I have no problems answering. Like I said, I can't get really the blue out of it, which kind of sucks, but I'm dealing with it the best I can because I'd rather be able to get it more of a realistic shading to it. But if I can't, I can't, and I gotta deal with it the best I can. Right now I am using a 5 meg to do this design because it's a small design as it is, so I didn't want to go stupid huge on it and be able to hit all my small areas that I do have in this design. So there's going to be quite a few interlapping areas, but for the most part it's just going to be a lot of different shades. Right now, like I said, I'm just blocking in areas that I know that are dark. Welcome everyone that's here. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. This is a hard fake skin, just to let everyone know. So it doesn't take ink the best, but I do manage pretty well no matter how hard it actually is. Just this pad, I will say it's one I would never recommend. Real Skin, True Skin are probably the two better ones for at least United States wise. And I've tried plenty of different ones. I was thinking of maybe trying Jacali or J-Cali, whatever you want to call it. Try one of their skins out to see on how good they are, because it's relatively cheap and just to see. I am at the moment using for my black, I'm at the moment using my Kirosumi outlining ink just for this project. So yeah, hopefully everyone's liking it. Uh, if you like what you're seeing, I please recommend you at least giving me a chance looking at my channel, seeing what other videos you think you like from me. If not, cool. But I would love, my goal is one day get into a shop, and be amazing to have, be able to do this as a career. Like, I love being able to design the person relations with people, just getting to know their stories is to me one of the coolest things. Because in reality, like, yes, do flash, do custom designs for people. Me personally, I like doing what I can to help a person. Like, that is my goal as an artist. Like, I like seeing people happy. That's just me. I mean, each person's going to be different, each story is going to be different. Alright, now the fun part. Welcome, everyone. As I haven't seen anybody on chat. Hopefully everyone's liking what they're watching. Like I said, if you guys like what you see, please hit the like button. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it, because I would like to try to, like I said, get into a shop. That is my goal. And to have other artists in the state see what I actually have to offer. I'm a hard worker, always been. I've done quite a bit of designs for my own family members. I've drawn out their tattoo designs since I was a kid. And that's the thing. I'm not saying I'm perfect, because definitely ain't. And like I said, I only had a 6-month apprenticeship, which life got in the way and wasn't able to complete it. So I am definitely not professional at all, because I don't do this as an everyday thing. This is a hobby for now, but would love to be in a shop and actually being able to do this as a life. And make a living off it. Hey Drake, how we doing, man? You're the first person that commented. I just saw it. Huh. Chat must be a little weird, huh? How we doing, Drake? Hopefully you're having a great day. How are things across the pond for you? I do want to change that though. I want to change that so it makes it look a lot better. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, I just this morning got done with doing shoveling actually for my driveway, because here in Wisconsin we got 10 inches, give or take, of snow. So yeah, Had to do that this morning. Nothing crazy, but it's always fun to do, you know. Just repurposing my stencil click. Kind of make it a little bit of what I tried to do with it, but it didn't allow it for some weird reason. So I'm just fixing here and there. There we go. I think that should fix it a little bit. It's time to do that quick. Get that at least busted in. We'll go to 6.7 volts for this. Just to kind of get them in. I'm not going to hardline these at all. I'm going to get them in. Right? No hard line. Just trying to base them in. Obviously, I'm gonna have to use probably opaque whites to, well, I'll probably mix a white and black together to do more of the opaque, because I don't have those, so I'll have to make them. But I'll get there. Like I said, this is just a design I drew up for one of my Halloween flashes, and I haven't seen anybody do this, so I'm like, well, maybe I'll just design one, and this is what I came up with my design. Now, I'm not saying somebody hasn't made something similar. They probably have, because we're all artists. We all somewhat have similar tastes, so I mean, not all, but I mean, we have similar. And that's why, I'm not saying somebody hasn't done it, but I just didn't see it. And I decided, well, I'll make the knife and do all the other stuff and go from there. I'll give a good shout out to Irish Grip, one of the people I talked to. Floaty Tattoos here in Wisconsin, and Irish is in California. Good man, does some amazing work himself. He's a retired veteran. Uh, yeah, like I said, I got a lot of people. I got mutual respect and quite a few artists I know around my state that do amazing work themselves. And Floaty herself, she recently did a Spider-Man and Venom tattoo. So shout out to her. She's doing great. May her ventures always get bigger and bigger. Alright, now I got that at least somewhat to what I want it for. Like I said, most likely I'll have to mix a opaque gray and to do majority of this, but I'll get her and we'll get her in. So far, what are people's thoughts? If, I'm sorry that I ain't talking much. Um, I guess chat's really not. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Thermal. Thermal Man. There we go. Thermal Man. Thank you. So, a question. What's your favorite scary movie? Sorry, had to, being a Scream theme. I hope everyone's having a great day, though. Yeah, most likely with this design, I'm gonna have to go opaques. Like, obviously, right now, what I'm doing is just roughly just blacking out my darkest areas that I know of, but I'm probably most likely gonna have to make it opaque, grays and everything, and kind of go from there because I can't get the stencil off the thing. I've even tried bleach and everything and it doesn't really come off, so I don't know. But I'll get there. Might take me some time. All I want to do is lighten it a lot more so that I can see like I did with this one. But who knows? Yeah, right now I'm just doing the shading. I already did the outline off camera, so right now I'm just doing the shading of it. If you want, you can go through the rest of my stuff and see what you like, what you don't. I've been doing this on and off since 2016. And I mean, I had an apprenticeship in 2016 for 6 months, then life got in the way. And just been doing this just to keep myself basically occupied and get myself better. And maybe hopefully one day that I can get into a shop and get a true finish off an apprenticeship and go from there. A little bit. Like, I understand my deaf, I understand how to keep my workplace nice and sanitary. I understand my bloodborne pathogens. Which really are a must because there's so many ways that you can give somebody a bad experience and so much different things if you don't follow practices. But that's why we, as artists of this, that we need to be understanding, cautious, and be honest with the customer of what will and what won't work. I'm in Wisconsin. Ah, Kentucky, huh? I mean, there might be a few. And, like, for me, it's not that there aren't any, it's just that I live so far away from majority of the shops that I know of. So I network with a few that I do know. Good people. Just that the drive out to them would be just insane. I got a couple shops that are close to me, but I mean, I don't know them yet, so I still got a network there for those ones. And I will. Just so busy with home life. Gotta take care of my family, lifestyle. Yeah, I think that's what gonna have to do is just get opaques and start making my opaque grays myself, just to somewhat get this to go better, just because of how intensifying that blue is for the stencil itself. So I might have to do that. Well, thermal, to be honest, I don't regret any tattoo I have being done by myself or from an artist, but that's just because for me, no matter how good or bad a tattoo is, from doing it on myself or getting it from a professional, it has a story to me. Now, granted, if you're paying for one, yes, you want the best quality you can get. And what I would say for that, you're going to pay for one, get the best quality you can, and look at each artist's portfolio. Make sure that it's an actual reputable shop, etc., so that you know and can trust. What I would suggest, start off small. That's literally what I would suggest. I'm gonna stop right here for now because, like I said, I'm gonna have to make my own opaque grays, and that's gonna take a little bit. I will keep this stream on for now. I'm gonna just take my phone. Come on, thing. And I can't do a tattoo thermal because I am not licensed. In Wisconsin, you have to work for a shop to be licensed. So I cannot do them. I can design a tattoo, like draw it out and that, but I cannot tattoo somebody. So that's why I've been doing fake skins, because I got to follow what my state rules are, state laws. Because if I tattoo people that without a license, I can go to prison for it, and I'm not risking that. So I will keep this live running for a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to stop for tattooing for a little bit because I have to make my opaque grays, and I got a lot of other things to do. But we got a little bit of progress done with that. Yeah, I can. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to delete them. Why did you delete? Irish, why did you delete all that? Irish, you accidentally deleted those messages. Don't do that. Undelete. Thermal's good. Undelete his messages. No, he wasn't. He was asking questions. He was being honest. Hope everyone's having a good day. But yes, Thermal, I can make the stencils and everything and do the designs. I just can't tattoo them on people because of me not having my license, and everybody understands that. And I work with people to make designs just like I did. You're all right, Thermal. I just didn't understand it at that point in time. He's good. You're both good. Yeah, like I said, for tattoos wise, best thing you can do is find a local artist that's around you, get a hold of them, look at their actual artwork they have done, see what you like, see what you don't, what style you want. You could go traditional, you can go neo-realism. I mean, there's so many different styles nowadays. Man, when I was interested in it, there was only two styles. There was neo-traditional and traditional. That's it. It's been like, I've been interested in tattoos since roughly, I'd say 2001. So I was 13. I got my first tattoo I did on my own self, jailhouse style, in 2004. Let's see here. No. Yeah, 2004. Man, no, 3. I was 15 when I did my first tattoo on myself. So, yeah, I mean, I'll turn this around and I'll show. All right, so this is going to be a cover up, just to let you guys know. So that dragon covered up my initials that I pinpointed with actually with a homemade tattoo machine. I had my initials in that here underneath this one. When I got out of prison in 2016, I did this one with a coil machine. This one I did, let's see here, 2 years ago for my daughter. Thanks, Irish. Yeah, I mean, this is all laminate in the kitchen, but all that is what the original owner did to this house, which is all that slide together wood. Like, it kind of sucks only for the fact that, like, in the bathroom, looks nice, don't get me wrong. Looks nice. But there ain't no exhaust fan pushing anything in this bathroom out. It's a nice place. It's just small and... No, I actually never did that, Thermal. I actually used Indian ink when I did that. Yeah, Ton and Groove. What's up, Crest? Welcome. Yeah, I mean, like, when... Okay, for instance, jailhouse style tattoos, it actually holds a lot of dear to me because, yes, it was single needle work, but we used like your motors from CD players or cassette tapes. So yeah, it definitely wasn't the best case scenario, but we made it work. We used Indian ink, which was still permanent ink, but that's when I was a little youngin'. I mean, Huck Spalding, kind of by 2004-ish, we were able to order his stuff. So, I mean, I didn't personally buy it, but I mean, that's what influenced me a lot. So that was 2004. I was 16. Yeah, it's been it's been a wild ride for me. Like the artists I met while in prison, man, let me tell y'all, you guys would literally be amazed by some of the artist work that I seen in prison. Like, now granted, don't get me wrong, we had no extra needles. It's single needle work. But let me tell you, some of the pieces I've seen in 2007 to 2016 in prison, like, put some of the artists that we know nationally run for their money. Oh, I never got tattooed in prison. I did a lot of drawings while I was in prison. So, since we're talking about drawings, I will go down and I have showed it in my shorts for that of my drawings and that, but I will, since we're on this live stream, I will actually show that off right now. Make it a little bit easy for everyone. All right, just give me a second. So, since you guys want to know, this is literally all my tattoo stuff and drawing stuff. Exactly, Irish. You haven't been in prison. You were military boy. You were the good one. I was a bad boy as a kid, but I learned from it, and that's what matters. So this is a traditional design. This is from Tattooing 101 for the designs that I used. I wanted to see how close I could get by following their design. This is my own design that I drew out and for my Halloween flash. And then I tattooed it. This one I just recently did. This is from last year video that I actually had to permanent marker in because the design decided not to stay. So I had to do it the hard way. But didn't turn out bad at all. Yep, that's the rose. I've done actually quite a bit. And here's the candlestick holder and that. Yeah, I love roses too, man. Roses are awesome. Here's a swallow. Now I could have done a little bit better, and I'm honest. Birds aren't my strong suit for feathers and that, but I mean, this ain't the best fake skin either, so I did what I could. Now, the next one was a learning piece for me. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my shading, but I do not like the coloring I did in that face. So that's something I learned where there's certain things I need to work on. And then the rose, the traditional rose, turned out good. Just the only thing, so all that blue that you see is actually still stencil, like this one. So I couldn't get it off. So that's frustrating to me. It bothers me. I can't stand it sometimes. Still need to find better ways. And then my Pikachu. And then my skull and scorpion. And then, oh, since you guys asked me the last time, here's my hybrid machine. This is my Inkclaw Black Tortoise. So it's a hybrid of a coil machine and rotary. So the back is a rotary. This is a 4.0 stroke machine. They recently just came with an 18650 battery, which is what I use for my vaping. All they do is they actually have a cap that goes on here that extends more. to have the 18650, so it adds an extra like 2.5 hours of battery. So I'm one of these days I'm gonna have to save up money to get that. Well, that's good, Thermal. Hey, let me tell you, it's a journey, but don't ever rush it. It's a lot of learning, and don't ever rush yourself with it. It's a great journey, no matter how long it takes. This one I did while I was locked up for my grandma because she passed in 2014 before I got out. But this is all hand drawn. There's nothing, let me tell you, I love this one. This one of these days, I need to actually get this one tattooed on me for my grandma. I just haven't had a chance to get it done. But one of these days, this one's going on my body. This is what I came up with the first and no, the ink claw is 400. Think about 400. So I mean, it's not stupid expensive, but it is up there. But it's worth it. I'm being honest. It is a worthful price for what it is. We will turn that on so you guys can see better. This one I did with just 12 colors. That's all it is. 12 color pencils to make that design. I know, Irish. It's not a cheap, but it is okay for what I spent for Critical Torque. This was $1,400, Irish. So that $400 for that ink claw, I could have bought three of those for what I spent for just one Critical Torque. So I mean, here's one design I did actually while I was doing my apprenticeship. It was something simple that I did. It's about 6 inches long and about 2 inches wide. I'm just saying, like $400 for a machine ain't as expensive as you think for a hybrid. I mean, they could have charged a lot more than you think because it's a mix of coil and rotary. Now, this one I did. Now, each rose took 8 hours. The skull took 12. And that's just all color pencil. And if you look, I wrote exactly where it came from, the design, in the Freshly Inked Meg, and who the artist that actually made the design. And this was all freehand. I did not trace even the outline or anything. Which I actually had the Ink Meg in here, which it's been a while since I looked through this. I'll go and pull out my ink megs for y'all. Okay. These were just references that I love looking at. This is what they used to make us in the old days. And that's why I keep them. I will never get rid of these. Look at the date. December 2012. I will never get rid of these books because it's great reference material. Like, I will never get rid of these. These are, like, if you ever get a chance to actually, like, get the old school tattoo magazines, keep them. Like, literally keep them. Like, it's worth it. Like, this is all good reference material to look for. Like, you really can't beat it. And that's why I like this stuff, is that I kept it for so long just so that I could always have some type of reference. That's awesome. I like that one. I that's why I love. Now that one, that would hurt. I don't care who you are. That would hurt. That's on the bottom of a foot. It's no different than that one would hurt because that's in your arch of your foot. But yeah, like there's so much flash. Like that's why I keep all this art material, because in the long run, I will always be able to have it and just keep myself where I have reference material. And that's the thing, like nowadays references, most people go to Pinterest. Now don't get me wrong, Pinterest ain't a bad thing. But I like using the old school stuff because it was what other people got tattooed on them to help as a reference. It's stuff that we know that will last in the skin. And there's some things that I'm not 100% sure if would last in the skin, and then there's some things that I know will last in the skin. But I'm not as versed because I'm not in it every day. I talk to other artists. Here's Pound of Flesh. So they've been around since, what date was this one? Issue 150. So I think this was 2014. And this is Pound of Flesh. Now, a lot of people have used Pound of Flesh. The one thing that they have said is their silicone is stupid hard. Like, it's not very realistic. So if you're going to use fake skin, real skin or true skin have been the two best ones that I have found so far. And will get you to the closeness of what actual real skin feels and tattoos like. At least that's my opinion. Oh, I know. The eyelid would hurt so much. I mean, no. It all depends by manufacturer in reality. Like, it's the closest we're going to get to, not if you can't tattoo on real skin. I mean, it's the closest thing we're going to get to. If you understand what I'm saying. Like, working on silicone helps. Now, yes, there is a lot of differences between actual real skin and silicone. I'm never going to take that away because there is. From tattooing on myself and, you know, like, it's a learning process. Yeah. Only thing that sucks about basements. Too much damn shit around. But yeah, like, there's a lot. But it's always nice to learn. And hopefully that we all can inspire each other. That's basically what tattooing should be. We're inspiring each other as artists to bring about what we like and to help those that want to get tattooed. Because no matter what, even as other tattoo artists, it's a commodity where it's not an essential thing to do. It's what people would like to make themselves feel better or to keep that memory of a memory onto their body. I am using the Arctic Fox. It's a couple years old. I use 18650 batteries. I've been vaping since 2016 also. Almost 10 years now. Time has flew. But I'm going to let this live go. You guys have a good rest of your day. And many blessings upon y'all. Take care. Be close to your loved ones. Respect, honor are the main things. And cherish those that you love. Take care, y'all.